Welcome back to the WHHI News. A couple of organizations out there that do a lot of good in our community here in the Lowcountry. One is Meals on Wheels. The other is Hilton Head Island Safe Harbor. I have two representatives from those organizations, Lili Coleman with Meals on Wheels and David Voyles with Hilton Head Island Safe Harbor. Thanks for joining me.
Oh, thank you.
Quickly, David, because I'm sorry, I was not aware of your organization. What do you do?
Our organization helps the elderly residents on Hilton Head Island. They are the ones who have lost the privilege or the ability to drive a car. And so they are kind of left isolated in their home with no way to get around. We provide the wheels to get them to doctor's appointments, grocery stores, the bank, library, anywhere that makes their life normal. As we call it, aging in place.
Yes.
They don't want to move from their homes, but we can provide the wheels to get them around and keep their life as normal as it would be.
I mean, that is so critical. You and I were chatting beforehand, for even a child of a parent that shouldn't be driving or behind the wheel now, what a comfort to know that you are there to help transport folks, not just to doctor's appointments, but for doing other tasks or having a normal life, right?
Sure, they want to play bridge. They want to go to play mahjong, and they want to do other activities. The hair salon is a big important place for the ladies. You know, that's part of their life. You know.
Yeah, it is. It is. And Lili, let's talk about how kind of your partnership is going to be coming about. You're with Meals on Wheels, delivering meals to people. I mean, that is more than just dropping off a meal, too. You're out there helping people too, are you not? In other ways. Tell me about that.
And this was a perfect partnership. Safe Harbor needed a space for their offices, and on Hilton Head, space is a premium. So we said, well, we're a lot of our clients are the same, and we're helping the same people. So let's combine our office space and then find ways to work together. Yeah. So we're both independent. We're still separate agencies, but there's going to be programs like Social Connection, because David brings people in once a month to do social activities. So we've got a grant from Meals on Wheels America, so we're going to partner to provide the resources that he needs to provide one afternoon that they're all together and not lonely anymore.
And so you're really providing those cost-cutting measures, so the money is going to what you need to provide to the community, which is awesome. So congrats on sharing the office. And you did tell me beforehand you've done that before with different organizations, and you get along. So that helps, doesn't it? But Lili, I want to touch upon the fact that with Meals on Wheels, your volunteers go in. Sometimes they are the only face that someone sees that day. Or sometimes that person who delivers the meal is the one that knows, hey, something may not be quite right. Someone fell or they're okay, but do you know what I mean? It's much more than just that, isn't it?
It is. It's called the more than a meal, where the knock on the door. Monday through Friday, we make sure that they're okay. If they're not answering the door, we call their emergency contact. If we can't get a hold of emergency contact, we contact the family. So we make sure, and sometimes they're just off at a doctor's appointment. You know, someone's driven them to a doctor's appointment, and sometimes there is an issue. You know,
thank goodness you're there.
And we write notes on there that says, "Oh, Joe might take a while to get to the door. Don't leave. Don't leave without giving him the meal."
Okay. Now let's talk volunteers. They are a commodity here on Hilton Head Island and beyond. How are you both doing with having enough people to deliver meals and having enough people to drive folks to appointments or do other things?
Well, Safe Harbor serves about 40 families a week, taking them around the island. And we have about 25 to 30 active volunteers that give up their time and their time and their efforts to do this. And so we're always looking for volunteers. And we have a really simple volunteer organization. They are in charge of volunteering when they want to do it, day or not, day or morning or afternoon and so forth, in what part of the island. So they're really in charge of volunteering, and it's a great super program for volunteers.
Absolutely. How are you doing with volunteers?
Well, we actually need to get more volunteers on Hilton Head Island because we have routes that are 15, 18, 20. We like to keep it at 12 stops.
Yes, okay.
And some of those are two people at a stop. So we are going to be expanding and adding 2 new routes. And volunteering for us is you volunteer every Monday for a month, and then you get a month off, and then you volunteer the following month. That's the way we do it on Hilton Head Island right now.
That sounds great.
So you only have to commit. So if you want to go on vacation, you can just do it the month that you're not volunteering.
Wonderful. Well, I want to thank both of you for your time. Kudos on figuring out you can share an office together, save some money, and let's hope you get some calls from folks willing to help out people in our community. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
It's a win-win situation for the elderly and the people on the island and the Lowcountry, as it is for us.
Well, good for you. I agree with you on that, and thanks again.
Thank you.
And we will be back in just a moment.